Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, Megumi's been searching for him? Gosh, oh my gosh. Oh no, this is the part, isn't it? Oh no! Oh no! Don't do the hair roll, please! No! Oh no, Epstein is here!
Gojo-sensei!
He thought that was Gojo? Damn, nigga, when last did I do one of these? Shit. What's up, Beijing? So here today, I'm back again with another video. Today with the first video of 2026. Now this ain't the first video on the right 26, the big 26, but it's the first one I'm recording in 26. Hope you had an amazing Christmas, amazing year, amazing New Year's. Mama's mid as fuck as always. But that's how that's just how shit is after you hit like 14, my nigga. Anyway, we are here with Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. I've been waiting for Jujutsu Kaisen ever since I finished Season 2. Ever since I watched Season 2, I've been obsessed with Jujutsu Kaisen. Nigga, goddamn, nigga, goddamn, nigga, goddamn. This has been the only show, the only anime that's been able to fill the void of Attack on Titan since Attack on Titan ended. And this is easily shot up into this is easily my second favorite anime of all time. Undisputed. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. If Jujutsu Kaisen was a woman, I would let her snowball me. I'd be on my knees. I only found out what that was a few weeks ago, but I'll tell you what, I'd let her do it to me, nigga. I don't care. Jujutsu Kaisen is spectacular, it's magnificent. Alright, now I'm finna go on a whole yap session about Jujutsu Kaisen before I head into Season 3. So that y'all know where I'm at with Jujutsu Kaisen, because obviously my reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen on the channel, so y'all gotta know what I know about it. So y'all ain't questioning that. I'm about to go on like a 15-minute rant, alright? And then I'm gonna hop into Season 1. And I also want to watch the intros and outros. But and then obviously this is whatever. Alright. Let me try to massage my mind, find out where I was. Alright, so I watched Jujutsu Kaisen for the first time, maybe like 2021, 2022. I think it only came out in like 2021. I watched it in like 2022, mid-2022. I mean, there wasn't really shit going on, was there? I'm pretty sure I watched it in 2022. I'm pretty sure I did. Or maybe it was 2021. I don't remember. But I watched it. And honestly, Season 2 came out. I didn't remember shit about Season 1. I didn't remember shit. The only thing I remembered was I liked Nanami. I liked Toto, because the whole brother thing is unforgettable. I remembered what a Black Flash was. It was just a punch and it looked cool. And then the trio. Obviously, everyone remembers Gojo and Sukuna. And then the trio right here. Megumi. No, Fushiguro. Fushiguro. I didn't remember her name, but... And then YUJI. Those three niggas, them niggas were funny as shit. And I was like, yo, Season 2 comes out. And I was like, oh, Season 2's coming out? And I was like, you know what? I liked Season 1. Let me hop on Season 2. And I was like, should I watch Season 1 before I watch Season 2? And I was like, hell nah. And then I watched Season 1. I watched Season 2 as it was coming out. At that time, there was only like 2 or 3 episodes out. And I started the season, and what do I see? I see young Gojo. I go, oh, no. The whole season is going to be a fucking prequel. And it's just going to be fucking... a story to show why Gojo turned out the way Gojo did, and all of his fucking friends are gonna die at the end. And then I was like, oh shit, man, god damn it. And then, oh my gosh, this nigga Toji shows up, but they were calling him Toji Fushiguro. But the only thing I remembered about Megumi was that his last name was Fushiguro. So now I'm sitting there and I'm like, how is this nigga here looking older than he did, but Gojo's younger and a teenager? So I was confused as hell. Anyway, I'm watching it. I'm thinking this easy. I'm thinking this all easy peasy squeezy lemon Jeezy, because obviously they're talking about protecting this girl that's finna merge with Tengen's barrier that protects the whole Jujutsu world, and I'm like, well, obviously the fucking shit's gonna happen, because I watched the first season and everything was fine and dandy there, and then Toji kills her. Hey, that shit. Ooh, so Toji kills her, and then. Oh my gosh, this nigga Toji, bro. Shit. So Toji kills her, and then we hop into, and then fucking Gojo does his whole pro. I didn't even know he knew how to do that, my nigga. And then now I'm thinking he killed Geto, but Geto survived. That shit was crazy, bro. And then they had a whole. Now obviously I thought all of them was gonna die, because I thought it was gonna instigate Gojo's story and his whole backstory. This is definitely this yap test is gonna be longer than 15 minutes. I should have put a time label before you should skip to get to the reaction, my nigga, because I'm finna yap. And then they had a whole episode showing Geto turn into a villain. Like I said, I barely remembered Season 1. So I had no clue. I thought this nigga was gonna die. And got to watch this man go through a whole episode of just this fall from grace and then accepting who he is and becoming. And then I was like, and then oh my gosh, nigga, oh my gosh, that shit was so big. And then at the end of the episode, he goes and picks up Megumi, and then they flash forward to him into doing Gukuzaki, and then I finally found out, hey, the whole season's not a prequel, it's just the first 5 episodes. I was like, yeah, those are my niggas, those are my guys. And then, yeah, man, and then that was that story. But yo, so then I was thinking like, oh, I remember there was a dude in the first season that used to walk around with a hoodie. Was that Ghetto? Because obviously but it was, he didn't fucking do shit in the first season anyway. But I found out, yep, that was him with Kenjaku. And then I was like, yo, I haven't watched JJK Zero. Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 drops. Part 2 drops in a few days or a few weeks or whatever. I was like, shit, let me hop on Jujutsu Kaisen Zero because I saw an edit, a TikTok of Ghetto beating up Panda, and I'm like, this animation style doesn't even look like the animation style that they have for this movie, that they have for this season. But then I was like, oh yeah, there's a movie that they dropped that I haven't watched yet, so I was like, fuck it, let me watch the movie. And of course, the movie was technically a sequel to those first 5 episodes. Peak. And I got to see. Oh my gosh, man. I got to see the little girls that he saved. I got to see freaking Ghetto actualized as a villain. Oh my gosh, bro. He was so peak. And then season 2 happens. Blah, 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 blah. Season 2 is peak. I enjoyed it. I loved it the first time. One of the things that Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 nails is atmosphere. They get that shit atmosphere, bro. That fight in the bathroom. Oh, magnificent. Perfecto. And then the season ends. I whipped out that finale, nigga. I was gassed as hell, bro. I was expecting to see one of the craziest fights I've ever seen in my life, only for them to hit me with a yap sesh the whole 20 minutes, and I was now like, what the fuck is going on, bro? I had no clue. So now I'm about to breach out. I'm about to breach out on some more information now. Season 3 is dropping, so I go, you know what, let me educate myself. Let me rewatch the whole show in chronological order, because I think it's better to watch it in chronological order than to start from season 1, then go to season 2 or the JJK. I think it's better. It's a lot better if you actually watch it in the order of the sequence of events, right? Because season 1, man, they throw a bunch of shit at you at once. Oh my gosh, my nigga, it's confusing. No one that didn't remember that shit. Anyway, I was like, yo, let me watch the season and let me lock in and remember and actually analyze. Because obviously now I know the characters. Obviously, season 2 happened and I fell in love with season 2, and I'm like, okay, obviously I know this person. I have a good idea about the techniques and blah 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 and domain expansions and blah 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 blah. At least I have more than I did before, right? Because obviously I was so obsessed with rewatching the shit, blah 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 blah, and then so I was like, yo, let me watch the first 5 episodes of season 2, hop to JJK 0, rewatch season 1, and then rewatch season 2, and then get here. All right. So I'm about to. I freaking made notes. I made notes of sitting through that shit again, so that I could come here prepared. Otherwise, I'd be yapping for too long. So I made notes. Just things to mark down. So that I wouldn't talk for so long. Main points, things that I realized, noticed, or caught my eye when watching the season 1. Okay, I'm about to put you on game. Like I said, I watched this shit awake. I was like, I want to be able to understand the shit they're talking about. I don't want to be getting confused no more. Because that fucking lady, I love that lady. But fucking hell, my nigga, she be yapping. I saw, you obviously seen TikToks everywhere. Niggas going, like, when the anime starts explaining the power system, and you now like, yeah. That's exactly what Jujutsu Kaisen is now. Oh my gosh, my nigga, she was talking for so long in that fucking bathroom fight, and I'm like, yeah, right. And then, like, you standing there for 10 minutes, and then you just simplify the information to be like, okay, so because of the water, his blood can't be sustained, so he can't use his blood powers outside of his body. That's all you had to say, man. Please, goddamn, nigga. And that was when I was in high school, my nigga. So my brain was more on than it was, but it is now. And still, I was on. That's all you had to say, man. That's all you had to say. I saw a TikTok or a real on Instagram talking about some explaining walking, but it's Jujutsu Kaisen style, and oh my gosh, my nigga, like, damn, why did they gotta explain shit like that? Oh my fucking gosh, bro, shit. Okay, now I'm gonna get to notes. Okay, these are notes that I made watching season. Like I said, I think it's a lot better to watch in chronological order. You get to see Gojo become smarter, go from, pulling his blue shit, pulling his red shit, and then mixing them together to do the purple. Like, they throw a lot of shit at you at once. Like I said, watching the first, I watched the first 5 episodes before I hopped into the movie again. Obviously, the movie was as good as it was the first time because obviously I'd already watched those episodes before then. What was it? What was it? They throw a lot of shit at you at once. Like I was like watching it, I'm like, you gotta be awake. Like I was awake and I was like, damn nigga, you gotta be awake. Because even in the scenes where they're fucking playing basketball and it's supposed to be like a chill, calm scene, they're talking about the reverse curse technique. And like if you're watching that shit for the first time, it's like, bro, like I'm thinking like, oh shit, they already talking about it now, bro. Like he about to whip that shit out in like 4 episodes from now. But I'm like, damn, like they even in the I saw a video talk about some Jujutsu Kaisen could have been as big as Dragon Ball. They just low-key needed some filler, and I was like, damn, like you low-key right, bro. You low-key right. Like this shit is people. Honestly, I think as the way it is, I actually do think it's still peak. Alright, season 1. What did I say? They throw you in. This is why I think it's best to watch the hidden inventory movie and then hop into JJK0. And then any of my friends that I'm gonna put on Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm making them do that. I'm making them watch it like that. Because this shit, you start from season 1, my nigga, you're gonna be lost. They throw like 80 shit around you at fucking 800 miles per hour and you're supposed to understand that shit. They're gonna be talking about the coagulation of Choso's blood allowed him to form a binding vow with Yuji Ichidori's heavenly restriction, which caused him to whip out his domain expansion, which is all that different from a simple domain, which allowed him to activate his curse technique whilst not being able to perceive cursed energy and curses because he was of the Zenin clan family, which had like fucking hell, nigga, damn. Oh, shit. Pump the brakes, Buster. Fuck. They throw you in. So, at least if you go from hidden inventory to JJK0, not only are you watching it in chronological order and you have more of a assembling of you already know most of the things that's going on, you already know Gojo, you get to be introduced to characters like Maki, Panda, Inumaki within the confines of the JJK0 movie before going into the show, so you already know them. And you get time to breathe with each of them within the confines of the movie, so that when you go into the show, they're not just new people. You even get little glimpses at who you're gonna see, like Nanami, Todo, fucking the Kyoto school bum ass niggas, and yeah, obviously. Those two things, they like reiterate things. Like in those first 5 episodes, they go, oh, blah, 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 curses and people can't see. Like I was watching season 2, I did not know that people can't see curses. I didn't know that, nigga. I didn't know that. Or maybe I did and I just forgot it. But I'm like, because obviously in the fucking fight scene and under the thing with Gojo's fighting Hanami and all of them, I'm thinking that they can see him. And then I think I watched the scene on YouTube, and then I went to the comment section and nigga was talking about something. It's crazy that humans can't see anything and they're just seeing Gojo fighting. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? But it turns out, obviously they were seeing them, some of the people seeing them in season 2, but the thing is, you only see curses when you're like close to death or like scared or whatever, you know. So obviously they were seeing them in that moment because obviously it was a scary situation and they're killing them and shit, you know. So yeah, so you go from those first 5 episodes and they say things like, oh, humans can't see curses, blah blah blah. They introduce you, and I think it's a lot easier watching things from the perspective of the sorcerers rather than season 1 where they throw you in as a human and everything's supposed to be normal and cool, and this nigga Yuji's going to school, and then they have Megumi be your introduction and you follow Yuji as he goes into the school and learns about. But the thing is with Yuji, this nigga is not already, he's already like above average human. Like I'm watching this nigga throw shot put, break shit, fucking, he's running. They said he ran like 100 meters in 3 seconds, and I'm like, nigga, the world record's like, they said he ran like 50 meters in 3 seconds. I'm like, bro, the world's record's like 4. And then they even throw it up on the screen and go, the world record is 4. I'm like, so what the fuck? So he's already above average human. And then when Megumi comes to him and tells him about curses and blah, 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 he takes it like it's no big deal. So now you sitting there like, oh, what the fuck? Because they just thought, you're not even like, you just lost, bro. Like you just going along for the ride as opposed to being in the ride. As Yuji being your hook to the thing. So it's easy, especially when you watch it from the sorcerer's perspective and how their world works. And then you hop to JJK0 and then they reiterate things again. Like, oh, humans can't see curses and blah, blah, blah. And then Zenin, and you get to meet Maki, and oh, Maki's talking about her family and family. She doesn't really talk about them that much, but you get to understand that she's like, oh, I can't. And then you hop into JJK. And at that point, you already have a good idea about Megumi almost and his pops and all of that shit. So it works a lot better. Okay, I don't see that was fucking long, nigga. Oh my gosh, this Yaps is about to be long as fuck, bro. This Yaps is about to be long as fuck. Okay, episode 1 throw you in. What else I put here? No bar episode is peak. No bar episode is like episode 3 of season 1. Like I said, I thought season 1 was starting off and I was just like, it's not as good as the movie or the other first 5 episodes or in season 2. So I was just like, eh. But it gets to the 3rd episode and obviously you meet Nobara and I was like, damn, they meet it early. Obviously, apart from the fight with Gojo and Sukuna, the first, no one forgets that shit. But it's one of those things where it's like, you already know what's gonna happen, and it's obviously cool as fuck, but then it's still a 20-minute episode, so it's everything around that. Yeah, the Nobara episode was good. She was a lot bigger personality than I remember her being. I don't know what the right word is. It's not like she's a jackass, or that she's selfish. I can't explain it. But she's like very closed off. But she also does care. Like when Yuji came back from the dead, or when they were like sitting there and she was talking to Megumi and then she was there like I'm not gonna cry over some nigga that I knew for like 2 weeks, bro, the fuck. And he looks at her and she's there like low-key like holding back tears. Like that's sad. Like that's some real shit, bro. Like she doesn't show it, but she really does care, and it's beautiful. And especially after, I don't know what episode it is in season 1, but it's an old girls episode with Maki, Nobara, fucking broomstick bitch. Who gives a fuck about this nigga? He came to Shibuya and hit Ghetto, the main villain, with a gust of wind. This is why Mekamaru kept y'all bum-ass Kyoto niggas in the train away. Cause he said y'all will pull up to Shibuya, y'all niggas gonna get cooked. You wanna know why? Cause y'all niggas trash. And I know, cause I'm in y'all niggas school. This nigga said Toto had a 99% chance of survival in Shibuya. These niggas trash. But go, Toto's him. It picks up at episode 4, yeah, season 1, they pick up at episode 4 when they go into the simple domain, and also they end up episode 3 in a very good way. And then they talk about, the three first years were sent on a mission and one of them dies, and then you're like, oh shit, cause you just spent the past 3 episodes getting to know these niggas a little, like you just got to know Nobara. Also, Nobara's funny as hell, bro. She's funny as hell. And then they ended off like that, and then you get to episode 4, and then they're in the school, and then you get like a clash of ideologies between Megumi and Yuji when he's talking about what if someone you save in the future kills more people, and you're talking about something, there's no point in saving this nigga, and then now they start arguing, and then the freaking special grade shit starts, and then Yuji loses his hand. Oh, that's some Attack on Titan shit, bro. That's some Attack on Titan shit, because wait, when Eren lost his freaking limbs in that 5th episode, I said, nigga, I got 4 seasons to watch with this nigga. What do you mean that we just started and he already lost his limbs? Peak. It picks up at episode 4. Sukuna's deal. Yes. Sukuna's. Also, I want to say, first thing when I was watching season 1, I was like, yo, this shit just looks like AI, bro. Because obviously, when people were making the AI slander videos, and when I forgot what it's fucking called, when that freaking program came out, they mostly made the AI videos with the Jujutsu Kaisen season 1 animation style. Season 2 is harder to copy because it's not consistent. But season 1's consistent. Like season 2, they like it's like mostly here, and then it spikes up, and then it spikes up, and then and then you have one episode that's up here, and the next episode like here, and then it spikes up, and it keeps spiking and it's spiking. Even between the episodes and the scenes, it'll spike, boom, boom, boom. Whereas season 1 is more of a consistent, like more detailed animation style. But when season 2 is detailed, it's way more detailed, bro. So, yeah. But then I was like, as the season went on, I was like, yeah, I'm fucking with it. Because it has like a gray filter on it, bro. Like the Marvel movies where they be like doing the CGI and shit. Like when you watch the breakdowns and then they put a gray filter on that shit. And then now it's like, it makes everything less crisp. I like my shit crispy. I like my cheese drippy, bruh. I like my shit crispy. Sukuna's deal, yeah. Sukuna, honestly, like I said, now I was locked in watching the show. So now I'm paying attention to everything. Sukuna, this nigga Yuji, I don't blame him for trying to fight Sukuna. This nigga Yuji and Sukuna made a binding vow. And obviously, now, like I said, now I'm awake. Now you awake. Because now you getting introduced to shit slowly. Now it's not as boom, binding vow, heavily restriction, domain expansion, simple domain, incomplete domain, special grade, curse grade. And now it's getting there, but you still locked in. He made a deal with Yuji that they still haven't addressed for the past 2 seasons. They haven't addressed it at all, because obviously in the deal he said, you have to switch the body over to me whenever I say enchain or enchantment. And then obviously 2 was that you will forget about it. Because I remember when he woke up and I was like, hey, nigga, tell Gojo that you made a deal with this nigga. But obviously, he told him to forget about it. And then he's like, obviously, like I said, now they introduce you to shit slowly. Now it's time to breathe. And he goes, I'm like, what the fuck is the binding vow? He's like, nigga, I don't believe you. And I'm like, right, I don't fucking believe you. And he goes, doesn't matter if you believe me, it's a binding vow. If I break it, then I'm gonna be there. And the thing is, he said, as part of the binding vow, like, fine, he has to switch the body over to him for 1 minute, and then he's like, alright, fine, I won't kill anyone in that 1 minute. So he can't go against that, which is crazy. If Sukuna's telling you that, like, hey, I'll actually freely, every time this nigga's been on screen, this nigga's a demon. This nigga comes out like once a season and does some fuck shit. This nigga came out, fucking killed Gojo, killed Jogo, killed a bunch of people. We're talking about some, if you land one hit on me, I'll work for you. And then Fort Maharaga opened up his domain, fucking killed all those people, then walked all the way back there, switched back to Yuji's body and said, yeah, look at this sight, nigga. You are my special. Die. So he made a binding vow with Yuji. Obviously, he can't break it, otherwise he'll be punished. And then in season 2, obviously, Mechamaru made a binding vow with Mahito, and then Gero was talking about some binding vows on oneself is different than binding vows with others. So I figured that was a binding vow on oneself, but it's not. It's a binding vow with someone else, because obviously I thought because Sukuna and Yuji are in the same person, the same body, blah 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 blah. But that's not. That's those are two different things. So they still haven't done that. There's never been. If so, he can literally just form a mouth on Yuji's face and go enchain or enchantment, and Yuji automatically will have to switch to Sukuna. They still haven't harped on that, because obviously he's waiting now. Obviously now I know a little bit of spoilers from the manga. Spoiler alert, if you ain't read the manga, I'm about to spoil some shit. I'm an anime only, but I'm about to spoil some shit. Alright, when I start counting, it means I'm gonna start talking about shit. Alright? Yeah, hurry up, nigga. I don't got all day. Bum ass nigga, trash ass nigga, fucking fraud ass nigga. I'm about to start calling you Megumi Fushiguro. I'm about to start calling you YUTA Akutsu. Come on. I don't got all day. Boom. Okay. I'm starting. You ready? You ready? Close your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the manga, I got spoiled that fucking Sukuna goes inside Megumi, because I saw a picture and I was like, yo, Sukuna looks kind of cool with black hair. What the fuck? I'm thinking it's just like a manga thing, but then it's like, nope. It's because, and then I find out he goes into Megumi. Crazy. I got spoiled on one of the biggest fucking things in the whole show, and then he summons Maharaga to help him fight fucking Gojo. These niggas are as bad as comic niggas, bro. Always spoiling shit. Okay, so anyway, here, I'm assuming that's how the season's gonna end off. Because obviously everyone's talking about what chapter the season's gonna end off on. Everyone's assuming obviously it's gonna end off with Meguna. And then, so I'm thinking sometime he's gonna say, close to the end of the season, like, oh, enchain or enchantment, and then it's automatically gonna switch to him, and then everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck? And Yuji's also gonna be like, what the fuck? Because I didn't know that could happen, because they haven't talked about or done anything with that shit the whole time. And then he's gonna somehow get into Megumi's body, and then yeah, I'm assuming they haven't harped on that at all. So, like I said, my fingers are done counting, so you can come back, dumb Negro, Neanderthal. See, this. I've been yapping for 13 minutes, bro. This shit was not meant to be this long, bro. Mahito felt like, okay, I'm about to speed through. Mahito felt like a baby. He felt like a baby. Obviously, I know how season 2 turned out. So then going back and watching season 1, I was like, damn, he feels a lot younger than he did. Like, he actually feels like a kid. The Junpei arc was peak. It was peak the first time. Yeah, I remember walking away from the first season being like, yo, I hate this Mahito nigga. Like, when season 2 happened, I was like, yo, I fucking hate this Mahito nigga. And then, obviously, it's the same thing rewatching the season. The end of the Junpei arc is peak, and I have the whole fucking bullying shit. And hey, we all be flaming niggas. But that was like, damn, bro. Like, damn, that shit hit, bro. Junpei ain't deserve all of that. And then they have the whole thing talking about some, the school teacher was talking about something like, I'm just as guilty as you, cause I let that shit slide, and we gonna have to take that to hell. I was like, damn, bro. Damn, that shit deep. The female character episode, Kyoto School event, like I said, that one with Maki and Miura. I felt bad for May. Because May, this fucking broomstick bitch was talking about, you have no idea what May has to go through. And Obama was like, I don't give a fuck what fucking May has to go through. Maki goes through the same shit as a Zenin. Because they both Zenins. And she's like, Maki has to go through the same shit. And I love Maki. I don't give a fuck about her fucking expectations. Okay? And then after that episode, Nobara easily made her my top 10 female characters of all time. Nobara, especially in season, Nobara's people, obviously she doesn't do shit in season 2. They have her like go in, and obviously she fights Mihito. That's why I was watching season 1. I was like, damn, like she feels a lot bigger than she did because she obviously has a lot more scenes and you get to see her personality a lot more as opposed to season 2 where she pulls up, fights Mihito, goes down to the thing, gets tapped in the face and then goes, bye Yuji. That shit was fucked up. That shit was fucked up. Because honestly, I'm watching season 2. I don't remember the first few episodes that I watched before this shit happened, bro. Like the whole season set at night, nigga. Anyway, okay. Nobara's the ghost, of course. Fuck Boomstick Girl, of course. Maki the goat. Yes, I felt bad for Mei because then now they switch over to Mei and now Mei's fighting Maki. And whenever they talk about the Zenin shit, I was locking in because obviously know in this season she's gonna go up against the Zenin clan, like her Zenin family. And obviously they talk about the Zenin a lot and how they were stopping her from getting pushed to first grade. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, and I actually started feeling bad for Mei at the end of that episode because like damn, because obviously they were born with like the same thing, but obviously Maki can't see curses, but she has more like strength and whatever. So obviously she was honing her skills and shit. Whereas Mei, she could see curses, but she's also still like on a baseline, kind of like a useless level. But then obviously now Maki's climbing to the top. Now they're expecting her like, hey, bitch, climb the fuck up. You just go. So then obviously she felt pressure to do that. I was like, damn. The dumbass backstory of the camo nigga. Now obviously, like I said, I'm paying attention to shit that I'm thinking I'm knowing is gonna be important. Alright, so I'm locking in. Now they talking about this camo nigga with this fucking ching chong eyes or whatever, and now he's fighting Megumi, and Megumi was low-key moving clean, and I was like, I'm not paying attention to this. Now they give it this nigga this random ass backstory, and then thank God Hanami had to come in and fucking ruin the fight, and I was like, thank you, because I wasn't even paying attention to that shit. Kamo Noritoshi, and I wasn't even gonna remember his name. I only remember his name in the subtitle. And then at the end of season 2, when Choso was talking about some, hey you, Kamo Noritoshi, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then everyone's like, hey, that's your name, and I'm like, right, I recognize the name in the subtitles, nigga, that's you. Saying fuck Nelly, fuck Tia, fuck Sean. What you saying that's me for? Nigga, that's you. Okay? So obviously I wasn't paying attention during that whole fucking backstory shit because I was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I don't even know if you're in the second season now. I don't remember that. Obviously he was in the second season. He didn't do shit. Why are we surprised? Dumbass fucking useless ass Kyoto niggas. Okay, they have a scene of Megumi realizing he's a fraud for no reason. The Hanami pulls up to the school, Inomaki beat Megumi, and the Kamo are now running from this nigga. And they have a scene of fucking Kamo. I had no idea this nigga had blood powers like Choso. I thought Choso was the only one. Anyway, he uses that shit. He freaking skims Hanami's head. They had a whole scene of this nigga Megumi stopping, going, he wasn't going all out our entire fight, and then resuming they didn't need that. They calling this nigga a fraud themselves. They flaming this nigga for no reason. There was no need for y'all to do my boy like that, bro. There was no need. Okay, Megumi's bird dying. Yes, one of the things I remembered strictly about the first season because it's one of the things that you don't expect it to happen. Obviously, he has the ability to summon shit, right? I didn't remember that, but I remember they said he can summon shit, right? But like he can summon like a limited amount. Obviously, he can summon rabbits and dogs and snakes. But when they die, he cannot summon them again. When they dead, they're dead. Which was like, that kind of stuck with me because it's like usually you'd assume the nigga would just be able to spam that shit. But when they die, they die. That's good though. Shows be too afraid to kill niggas. Obviously, that's not the same thing because they're not like characters you care about. But it's like they're just fucking animals, nigga. But it's like there's finality there, right? So now when this bird is fighting Hanami, fucking Inomaki was supposed to say stop, but then his fucking voice, and then the fucking thing, Hanami stabbed his bird. But I'm like, I remember his fight with Toji in season 2, and he leads him into the building, then the bird comes in and fucking blows that shit up, and I rewatched season 2, and it happened, but how did that happen when the bird, or unless the bird survived getting stabbed and he took him away before? So someone answered that for me. Not gonna happen though because the videos low-key don't get views. But the game's a game. The game's a game. Motion is motion. I don't know. Maybe in 3 years this video might get some views and the niggas might actually see this shit and have an answer for me. Or before the season's over. Having seen a mega. Okay, Yuki shows up in Toto's backstory. I've been seeing fucking this shit on TikTok. Everyone's talking about some top 10 strongest characters in JUJUTSU Kaisen, and fucking Yuki's up there. Now, she ain't done shit the whole 2 seasons. She had one talk with Geto and then left. And we also got a Toto backstory, which I didn't remember. I was like, oh shit. And then she shows up in there, she's talking about some, what kind of girls do you like? Which is obviously Toto's main thing, which is like, what kind of girls do you like? And then, but like, she's in his backstory. I kind of want to know what the fuck. I mean, he clearly got that off of her. I want to know what their relationship's like. We only really see how he is with Yuji and when he was with Mei. And when he was fucking talking with his fucking bum-ass Kyoto school people. Talking about, man, y'all ain't gonna order me around to do shit? The fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't killing no Yuji Itadori. I'm gonna face that nigga myself and run the fade. Y'all ain't telling me what $2. This is obviously before they met. Megumi tries to baseball gojo clocking. This nigga, man. Now I know why they call him a fraud. I was rewatching this shit. I'm like, goddamn, nigga. Because obviously when you finish season 2 and then people were posting shit in season 1 showing all the times that he fucking whipped this shit out, I was like, oh shit, they've been foreshadowing this shit the whole time. And then I also had seen a scene from season 1 after I was done with season 2 where Geto and Jogo were talking in a bar talking about sealing this nigga up, and I was like, oh shit, like they've been foreshadowing this season the whole time. So I think obviously that made season 2 a lot better for me. And like I said, the first 5 episodes of season 2 also make the JJK0 movie a lot better, because now they're not just throwing so many characters you at once, because you already know who Gojo is, you already know who Geto is, and yeah, you already know the relationship and shit, so all their scenes hit a lot more, and you understand like their power sets and shit. Yeah, Megumi tries to baseball. I was gonna say something else. Okay, yeah. Season 2 made season 1 better for me because they're setting up that shit. Like half of season 1 is Geto going, yo, guys, Jogo, we gonna try to steal Gojo. And then Jogo's like, man, fuck you, bro. I could probably beat that nigga in a 1v1. Then he goes to 1v1 and gets his ass cooked. And he's like, you know what? We should probably seal him. And then him being like, yo, we're gonna go seal Gojo. And then Hiro being like, man, I'm trying to play around with Yuji Itadori, Sukuna's vessel, and then going there and then getting fucked up and coming back and being like, yeah, we should probably seal Gojo. That sounds like a good idea because this nigga low-key beat my ass. That's what most of the season is. Okay, what else? Megumi going on a solo mission to the bridge, Nobi and Yuji pulling up and him smirking. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. They don't show that they care. They don't care for each other. Like, they're a good group of friends, bro. But like, when he was like, hey, I'm gonna take this on alone because obviously this is my sister, this is personal, and he goes to the bridge and then they both just pulled up there unannounced and they're like, hey bro, you don't gotta tell us what's going on, but we're gonna help you. And then they walk off and they're like, all right, let's go under this bridge and deal with this thing. And then you see him smirking. They care about each other. They don't say it, but you can tell they care. It's sweet, bro. That's a real shit. That's a real shit, nigga. They gonna tell my niggas I love the fuck, nigga. This shit gay. This shit gay, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things, man. It's just, nah, man. That shit. I'm watching those streams and this is like, oh. Especially with no bar. It's like, oh, she does care about these niggas. It's like, oh my gosh, bro. Potential Man Origins. Megu Clutch. I forgot about this scene entirely. They had a whole scene where he took on a first grade himself and he whips out a domain expansion. I didn't know about this. Nigga, that was one of the coolest scenes out the whole season. I watched it and I was like, yo, I even posted on my story. I'm like, yo, They almost unfrauded Megumi. I was like, now I see what people call him Potential Man, bro. No one the first year is out here whipping out fucking, because obviously he has the 10 Shadows technique, and they were talking about somehow someone in the 10 Shadows back in the day killed someone with Gojo's Limitless, and which is why Gojo was being like, yeah, you see what I'm talking about, nigga? You got hella potential, but you a bum-ass nigga. Like, start using it. And then obviously he's training, but this nigga's still trash. Now every single situation he's ripping on Mahoraga, and then this time he's like, hey, screw it, let me lock the fuck in. He just opens a fucking domain expansion, and then he goes, oh, it's incomplete. It's incomplete. Yeah, it's horrible, but it's doing what it needs to do. And then this nigga fucking soloing this shit, and the niggas in the comment, I was like, oh my gosh, when did we start putting AI in TV shows? This is clearly AI, my nigga, because this didn't happen. This nigga, oh, now I see why everyone calls him Potential Man, bro. He really a fraud, bro. He gotta have a scene this season, because last season, obviously, he didn't do shit. He fucking kept the thing open, and then by the time he was done, then he had to go face Toji, and then Toji gets killed, and then he gets snuck up on, and then he's literally about to die anyway, so it was like, fuck it, let me just whip on Mahoraga. The game's the game, I'm already cooked. He had already got stabbed, and his backslash at that point, it was over for him. Tsumiki got cursed. Oh yes, I saw the thing on her head. I didn't even know who Tsumiki was. And then he had a sister or whatever. There was a thing on her head, and then obviously now I'm watching season 2, and then the shit shows up when he's activating the thing, and I'm like, wait, that's the same symbol that was on Tsumiki. Nabarro spoiled about her eye in season 1. Yes, obviously, I was watching season 1, and while I was watching season 1, I had seen a picture of her without her eye, which is obviously from the manga. So then now in the episode, when they were fighting those things at the end of the season 1, and they had that thing that was going across her eye, I'm thinking, oh fuck, she's finna lose her eye. But then she doesn't lose her eye, so then I was like, oh, this shit I saw must have been fake. And then I watched season 2, and then she fucking loses her eye. Fucking manga niggas, fucking bitch ass niggers, fucking bitch ass niggers, fucking bitch ass niggers, fucking bitch ass niggers. Oh yeah, she hits a backflash with YUJI. I didn't know that. I rewatched that fight a lot. Like, it's one of the highlights of season 1, and everything else besides that I didn't really remember. I rewatched it before I think after season 2 came out, because I was like, oh yeah, like I forgot this shit happened, and this shit was actually cool as fuck. But there's a part where they go like, brum, and obviously it's fucking black and red, and I'm like, okay, clearly YUJI hit I didn't know she hit a black flash as well simultaneously with him in that moment. Because I was rewatching season 2 and I was still unsure. And then in season 2 she's talking about remember that feeling when she hit that. So she hit a black flash in that moment. That's why she the GOAT. That's why she the GOAT. She my top 10. She made it to my top 10, my nigga. She just made top 10. She just made graduation. She's in my top 10 female characters of all time. She's tough as fuck. Maki not up there. Maki not up there. Because you gotta have it all. You gotta have the personality too. And the aura. You know, but I fuck with Maki. I can't wait to see Maki spin back on a fucking bum ass family, fucking Zenin niggas. Man, fuck y'all niggas, fucking stopping her from getting to fucking first grade and then fucking putting her down on all that shit. Now look at her, she about to be up there. Apparently she's soon finna be like top 10 strongest niggas in the show. She about to be Toji level apparently soon. Man, I'm trying to see that shit. She deserves that shit. Season 2, there was actually a traitor? Yes. So obviously now I'm rewatching season 1 and I'm watching this shit and they're talking about there's a traitor in the school. And I'm obviously like, okay, it's obviously not actually a traitor. They just assume there's a traitor because this person that's orchestrating all the shit that's happening knows all this information. But obviously it's Geto, but they think Geto's dead. But obviously it's Kenjaku in Geto's body, but he still has little Geto's memory, so he's able to orchestrate the shit. But then I start season 2 and then it's like, oh, there actually was a traitor and it was Mekamaru. I remember that they had a whole fight with Mekamaru at the start of the season, but I forgot that, like, so he had made a binding vow with Mahito to heal him, and he was a traitor, but then obviously he still helps him out throughout the season, so I forgotten that had happened though. But I can't blame him, though. I can't blame him entirely, because he still helps him out throughout the season. You know, he got his fucking things bugged everywhere, and they literally, even Mahito was like, man, I don't even want to heal this nigga. And then as soon as they heal him, they get to scrapping, and this nigga has 17 years of cursed energy built up. Fucking hell. He was cooking him. He nearly beat Mahito. Like I said, Mahito really grows. It starts off slow, yes. Season 2 started off slower than I remember. I was like, oh, this isn't as good as, like, I remember. Fuck it, my thing is running out of space, so fuck this shit. I'm gonna finish refining the last points that I had. Y'all basically get the gist. I talked about most of the stuff. I'm gonna finish talking about it tomorrow. I'm just gonna hop straight into the episode. Okay? I'm just gonna hop right in. I only have a limited amount of time to record this shit, alright? And when these niggas is out of the house, okay? Look at these snacks I just found in the pantry, bro. Pantry, using big ass words. We're frauds, bro. We're bombs, bro. There's literally 0 in my account, nigga. I'm not getting a job. No. And I'm turning 20 this year, nigga. I'm getting fucking no, nigga. It's almost gonna be my time, bro. They about to start using me as fossil fuel real quick. I'll get all this fuck, nigga. Damn, nigga. Almost. I feel myself deteriorating. Oh my god, some of all that. Fucking all this shit. And I didn't do shit in my teenage years, nigga. No fucking parties aside from birthday parties. I ain't cracking nothing. No gawk 920,000. It does shit, nigga. I'm a bum. Okay, we actually need to start this episode. Like, on some genuine shit. Alright. Season 3 of JUJUTSU KAISEN, let's go. And obviously, they dropped the fucking movie. So, people already recording shit. So, I already got spoiled on some shit. I saw this. There's this nigga Zenin Naoya who was out here doing this to Choso was. Nah, gang. We not about to start the season with that kind of violation, bro. We not doing that. To Choso? Oh, not the goal, bro. Anyway. I can't wait to see this bum-ass nigga YUTA. Alright, let's just hop straight into Season 3 JUJUTSU KAISEN. Y'all already know. Let's get into it. Let's start. Oh my gosh. Nigga, I've been waiting for this moment since that confusing-ass finale back in the Big 23. Back when your boy was still in high school. Time flies, bro. I can't believe it's been 3 years. Oh shit, it's YUJI. Right? Or is it not YUJI? Nah, it is YUJI. Because he always has the red. What the fuck is that? I'm telling y'all, man. These seasons know how to perfect atmosphere and shit. I can't even sit out, nigga. I gotta watch this shit locked in. I gotta shut up. I feel like I'm watching something special here. I don't want to hear my own voice. I need to stop talking. What was that? Because that's not obviously him now. When was that? Where's that bitch Kutsu? I watched the trailer. Walk by. There you are. What was that? I thought we were gonna start off from the bridge scene. Yeah, charge up on that energy, my boy. Charge up on that energy, my goat. I gotta fucking... I'm literally on my knees, bro. I can't watch this sitting down, bro. I'm sweating too much. Bro, the visuals. He just casually getting thrown through a building and he just... It's light work for him. This looks great, bro. Oh shit! Utah's already on his ass? Oh my gosh. I heard they're gonna be glazing Utah. Oh shit. We're gonna start off with the fight? How does that work? I thought, where's the introduction scene? That was in the trailer and on the TikTok. What the fuck? What the hell was that? Was this the intro?
今は当主の心配を。それに死にかけているのはマキです。
そうな
Yeah, actually, I never asked what the fuck was. They did a flashback in season 1, and I was like, oh, that old man's in season 2. Why the fuck was her pops there at Shibuya with them? Did they like call him up and was like, hey, Zenin nigga, get over here? Maki-chan's a real beauty, but she's no good. She can't support a man. Any woman who can't walk humbly behind a man is literally stabbed in the back and killed. God damn, nigga, shit. Mai-chan? Is that Mai? Are they spelling her name differently? They're spelling it M-A-I. I swear in the first season it was M-E-I. Or unless I'm thinking of Mei-Mei, which Mei-Mei is spelled like that. Yeah, I think I got it mixed up.
マキちゃんと同じ
same
顔
taste as Maki.
同じ父強がっとるけど自分が女やと心底理解しとる
Oh. This nigga got them old ways of thinking. I mean, he's not wrong. Mai's bad as hell. She don't deserve it. She deserves me.
顔があかんわ当時君と逆やったらよかったのにな
The big Toji. Oh shit. Special grade for a sorcerer? Oh.
たった今全員家当主
Nayobito
全員
Zenin-sama.
直人様
Oh, was that the guy from the first season? I mean, the last season that got fucking burnt up by Jogo? He's dead now? For a day?
ご
Shall
友
now
人
read his
情
will,
は
which
こ
he
の
entrusted
古
to
舘
me.
がお預かりいたしております
Oh, this shit was tough.
私からお伝えそういなければご友人
Hurry up and read that shit.
一つ光線機構および全員家機構に保管されている呪具を含めた
Jujutsu High and is what? That nigga gets all of that?
何らかの理由で五条悟が死亡または意志能力を喪失した場合伏黒恵を全員家に迎え同人を全員家当主とし
Wait. So Megumi shall be welcomed into the Zenin clan, and that same person shall become the head of the Zenin clan? So what, is he gonna go out to kill Megumi? Because they just say this nigga's not the head of the Zenin clan. But obviously now Gojo's in the prison room, so they said, hey, if that nigga's dead or if he's, like, can't do anything, then he's gonna be welcomed back. Oh shit, yep.
Huh?
Why would Megumi be... Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Megumi ain't even been with the family.
めぐみ君はスクナの器のとこおるんやろ二人まとめて殺し
Oh shit, this nigga on that shit. Niggas was talking about some he misogynistic or whatever. It don't matter. He doing this to Brody while flipping his hair? You can't deny that aura, bro. You know how disrespectful that is, bro? Choso better beat his ass, but I've seen how fast he moves in the trailer and shit. I've seen it. He gonna beat him. He gonna whoop their ass. I can't. What am I supposed to do? Pretend I didn't see that shit? He's out here talking about how he's gonna smoke him and stand on business. And if I know that he's gonna stand on business, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to hate on the nigga. I can't do it. I can't do it. I hate on YUTA because YUTA likes little girls. Did you know that YUTA it's actually confirmed in the manga, after the manga ended, that YUTA actually goes and takes Sukuna's finger and uses it to charge up a time machine to go back in time, in which he sends Truck-kun to hit Rika as a little girl so that he can have her forever, and that he only released her in the JJK0 movie in front of everyone so that Maki would think, and that everyone would think that he's free and open, and so that Maki would be like, oh, let me get with this nigga. And then meanwhile, he's actually still has Rika like he does in this show, because the truth is, a pedo, once a pedo, always a pedo. And he never actually let go of Rika. You know why? Because he still likes little girls. But I ain't going, you ain't killing shit. Alright, bro. I already see this nigga put the beats on Choso. Oh no, don't even remind me. Don't remind me of that fuck ass season, bro. That shit was a walking hell. No, YUJI! My goat. Hey, that's the big Cho, the big Cho, the big Cho, the big So, the big Choso. Dosa. Oh, that's father, right? In Japanese. Bruza! Did that shit real back, or are they just replaying the same? Damn. Alright, now we starting off from last season. We picking up. Come at me. Yeah, I saw this. People recorded this shit in the cinema. And this nigga Choso is waiting on the bridge and he's gonna like shoot them all. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Move it, my boy, move it! Whoa, look at that detail, bro! Look at the colors! Big! One-shotting niggas, that's my goal! Oh my gosh! I hope the animation doesn't dwindle after these 2 episodes, because obviously they were part of the movie. So they probably gave him more time to work on it. Apparently, they had a better schedule than they did last season, so they might actually maintain this quality for the whole season, which is crazy, because this is movie quality. He only on his ass. Move, boy, move. Move, boy, move. Move. Choso! Oh my gosh, this is Captain America Civil War. Choso! Yeah, now he's in tip-top shape. Oh shit, you see how quick that nigga got there? Bro, hold up, wheel it back. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at him, he just appeared. Oh no. He didn't know that? Yeah, I remember he said this in the 2nd season. You're gonna break our legs? Oh hell no, you ain't gonna kill my boy. Oh shit! Oh, Megumi's been searching for him? Gosh, oh my gosh. Oh no, this is the part, isn't it? Oh no! Oh no! Don't do the hair room, please! No! You can't do that to somebody, bruh. You can't do that. You can't beat on a dude with one arm and be fixing your hair with the other. You can't do that, bro. That's not in the book. That goes against everything that we've studied. Oh shit, go on. Oh, he threw a rock at him? Yeah? Y'all better beat his ass, bro. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh no, Epstein is here!
Gojo-sensei!
He thought that was Gojo?
No. 人じゃないんだ。
I'm not even gonna say anything, bro. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm keeping my mouth shut. Shit. This is crazy. So he's been hiding out. Actually, yeah, that makes sense because everyone else was technically free to go. That boy got sentenced to an execution. Obviously, they want Ghetto to be executed. They wanted YUJI to be executed. No one can free Gojo. Anyone that tries to. So obviously, so what? They all headed back to the school, and YUJI ran off on his own. Which obviously makes sense. Now they want to execute him, which also makes sense. Because I figured everyone was together, but he's run off on his own with Choso to go in and clear shit and fight.
伏黒入ってた2年の。
Yep.
あなたは
Oh
全
shit.
員直哉
Zenin Naiwa.
逃げるぞ、ユージ。
We're not running, bro.
あいつと追いかけっこはうまくない。
Yeah, he's just gonna hunt us down. Alright.
彼を餌に会いたい人がおんねん。
戦ったら
You'll
死ぬぞ。
die if you fight him?
じゃあそっちは任せます。
Oh shit. Oh, he kicked his ass before he even. Oh my gosh. Choso, no!
でかい
Yeah, that's
種
true.
がいる。
Oh my gosh, he's gonna beat his ass, bro. Oh my gosh, they turned up the city already? Oh yeah, the monsters are still flailing about. Oh yeah, now we're back. Woo! Who? No. YUJI ain't fighting to kill though. Cause he know who that is. But I saw a spoiler of YUTA going, "Oh YUJI, you're alive! I'm so thankful. Gojo wanted me to like keep you safe for some dying wish or some whatever the fuck." So he's like fighting to kill. But not fighting to kill. But YUJI's holding back more than him, so I'm gonna glaze YUJI.
パワータイプに見えないもんね。
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's all from Rika. Yeah, YUJI's more raw power.
五条先生より
He has more curse energy than Gojo?
What? We're flying to Philadelphia. Oh hell no! That's hell no! Whoa!
Oh, they glazing him.
力切れはあっても先生にはないしね。
Oh.
できないという意味だ。
Oh shit. I'm glad we saw Toto. I heard they cut a scene of YUJI like kicking a car at YUTA. So they glazing him. They glazing YUTA.
意識が刀に行き過ぎ。
Ooh. Oh, YUJI, you getting beat. Oh. Oh, he broke his shit. Okay.
膝深いけど内臓出てね。
None of my organs are falling out. So that means it's all good, bro. And then he has to whip out his underage girlfriend.
Shit!
No one ever explained it to me. How the fuck does he still have Rika? I was watching season 2 and I was like, I thought he was gonna stop being a sorcerer. Because his fucking Rika's gone. Obviously he still has control over cursed energy. But how the fuck is she here? And I was thinking, okay, maybe he imbued her into the sword. So he still has her through the sword. Even though he removed the curse. But then I rewatched season 1. And I rewatched the movie and I was like, no, the sword fucking broke. So I don't know. And I have to search it up after because I don't know. This is a crazy first episode.
遊ん
Yeah,
で
we're
るだけ
just
だよ。
playing.
リカちゃん抑えててね。
That was the whole fight? No! I wanted more! I wanted more! I wanted more! I wanted more!
ごめんね。
Itadori-kun. Fucking pedophile bitch. First off, I would say that was a good first episode, but fucking hell, that shit was fast. I'm gonna rewatch this like 5 more times before I hop into the next episode. So I'm not even gonna be able to watch it today. And anyway, the sun is going down. I'm black. You know what that means? It means my time is almost up to record these videos. But I had a great time. That fight with him felt so short. Felt like I'd seen it all. Because obviously they put a lot of it in the trailers and stuff. And obviously because the movie came out. So a lot of stuff that people recorded and shit. So it wasn't terribly new. But they did drop 2 episodes at once to compensate me. So appreciate it, gang. Appreciate it. And this is gonna be a fun one to edit too. I'm definitely gonna rewatch this a lot of times. Of course. I'm gonna rewatch all these episodes like a couple times, man. That shit went fast though. That shit went flipping fast. Mate. I certainly had a good time, man. We here. Jujutsu Kaisen season 3. Without further ado, y'all already know. What was it? What's my outro again? See, it's been a minute since I done one of these, nigga. Damn. After videos I'm uploading, I done filmed like months ago. I just never edited them and put them out. I'm done with Marvel Zombies, nigga. I'm done. What's my outro again? I forgot it. Anyways, that'll be for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Zenin nayo wa zenin tojika. Maki zenin, maki.